Hiya! Welcome to our channel. So today in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can use your chicken's eggs in more ways than just eating them or selling the eggs on your homestead. So in this video, I'm going to attempt to grow some fruit, and well, I guess this would be a fruit, and are melons fruits? They have seeds in them. I think they're fruits.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have some cucumbers, which would also technically be a fruit, and some corn. And we'll be planting, I think, just these two. I might do some crunchall if we have extra room, but I'm going to focus on the corn and the cucumbers. So basically, I'm always looking for a good way to grow seeds that isn't direct sowing or using any sort of starts, because things like carrots just don't grow well in starts, so you have to transplant. I prefer this method because I think we're going to be able to get away without transplanting. So stick with me and we'll see how this works, but I'm going to go ahead and fill these up now, so I'll get back to you when they're full of soil. I put holes in the bottom of all of them. Let's see if we can get that. And then I've left a little bit of room in the bottom of them, or the top of them, so that I can put the seed in, and then I'll top it off with some of the other topsoil that I have. So we're going to do 18 of the, well, see, I'm doing a dozen of each, 18 of these. I'm for sure going to do 18 corn, 12 cucumber, and then I think I'm going to split this one corn and cucumber, and then we'll do our extra 9 with the crunchall melon. So I'm going to go and start seeding these.
So, thunder and lightning.
Loud. It's scary, but I don't see the lightning. I wasn't expecting to see it, but
You can see it on camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's sketch. So I'm going to get to seeding these, and I will get back to you when they are in the bottom of the bucket. So I'm going to get to seeding these, and I will get back to you when they are in. Got everything seeded. These are all our little crunchall melons. Oop, they're a little topply. Here's our corns. Oop, another flash of lightning. See if we hear thunder. We're going to go inside, actually, because it's getting kind of crazy. But then these ones are cucumber. There it is. And these ones are corn. Oh, it got louder. Whew! And then there's some cucumber also. So, again, I don't think I mentioned where I got these. These are actually Walmart finds, Burpee brand. I'll let you know how the germination is. Also, kind of hard to tell you when you don't have any prior reference because this is the first go. But we'll see how these go. I'm actually going to have these under artificial light in our garage with another little side project I'm doing of trying to root fruit trees with a cloner, homemade cloner. It's just a tub, and then we have a water feature in there. If you want to see a full video on those, we can cover that in a different video, but for now I'm just going to move these into there because we have a bunch of rain, so I can't put them outside, and I'm really sick of having these in the house. So I'm going to put them in there and see how they do, and I will report back as they grow.
Like the whole cardboard?
Yeah. I don't know if it's probably not supportive.
It is, but...
Oh my, there's a frog! Do you see it? Oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, it's so little! Oh, shit. And fast.
Can't go slow, you just got a couple and those are breaded.
Haha! I got it. Oh, it's so cute! Look at the little froggy! Okay. I leave you alone.
Yeah, plant first. It's like, I want to go with.
What are you doing? Alright, so this is the 17th day of life for all of these seedlings, and as you can see, the melons really didn't work. None of the melons took. So I don't know if these seeds were maybe not good, or if the method didn't work, or if something about using the cartons versus the non-cartons, because all of the ones not in the cartons were the Crenshaw melon. I'm trying to remember the name of the melon. So I guess we're going to call those a bust. But we've got some good propagation on these, good germination on these cucumbers. So that's exciting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cucumbers. So one didn't work here. I think that's it for the cucumbers it didn't take. So we're going to put those, I think, in this row next to the lettuce. Here's some lettuce here. We're trying to grow. I'm going to reseed it today though. And then I think I'm going to put the corn back there where Matt is with the corn because it's so tall that it needs to all be together. So that's the plan. Let's look at the corn really quick. We had only 3 not germinate. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now what I was really curious about doing this process was if it was going to root through, and look, it totally does through the holes. So when we seed these, I think what we're going to do is actually break this whole thing so that they can easily do what they got to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these cucumbers into the ground. And quickly before we do that, I also wanted to show you that I tried germinating outside in these little plastic containers to see if this would work. And granted, I used tomatoes seeds instead of cucumbers and corn because I didn't want that many cucumbers and corn, and I had 0 germination. So I think having a controlled situation like a light room like we did, I think really helps your germination. I think that's what I overall recommend. And I also have really liked the eggshell technique. I'll try it with some tomatoes next maybe and see if that works as well. This one's already got some seeds, and now this is the next part of their life that I'm scared to try, which is technique on putting them in. I think I'm going to try to crack the shell slightly on both sides like this so that they can easily break through all this nonsense when they're trying to get into the ground. So let's give them a nice big hole here, put it nice and deep, and cover it so you can't see that eggshell anymore. I've also heard that the eggshells are supposed to be good for repelling bugs because it's too sharp and pokey, so they try to knock out the roots. Or maybe it's moles. I don't know which pest it keeps out. All of them, right? Yeah, nothing like sharp stuff. So, except these plants, they're smart. They're like, oh, I'll just avoid it. It's fine. Planted. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 starting. Okay. We're headed over to the corn. And we're just going to fill in these rows. Corn's very floppy, so you gotta really support its neck in the beginning.